Hey folks, John Ferguson Smart here. I have children who are at the moment learning to drive or soon will be learning to drive, and it occurred to me that learning test automation is a lot like learning to drive. Why do you have to learn to drive? Why is it useful to learn to drive? A lot of people nowadays I see wait quite late. They go to university, they do their studies, they live in cities, they don't feel the need to learn to drive, but others do. Others do need to learn to drive or find that it's a useful thing to do. But why do you learn to drive? It's because it gives you freedom, it gives you flexibility, it gives you the possibility of doing a lot more, of going a lot further, of being free, of being capable, autonomous, doing what you need to do by yourself, not having to depend on other people or depend on other things to achieve your goals. Test automation is a little bit similar. It takes effort to learn. When you're coming from a manual testing background, it does take some discipline, does take some time. It's not a simple one-day thing, and it's not just a question of sitting down, taking 1 hour lesson, doing a 1 hour tutorial, and then off you go. There's a lot. There's more practice to it than that. You're going to need a little bit more time. But once you do know how to drive, once you do know how to automate, how to write automated tests, then the doors that open to you, both career-wise and in your whatever job you're doing, your ability to leverage those skills to automate your acceptance criteria, to automate tests, to be able to go further, to be able to achieve things that you just couldn't do before. One of the key benefits of learning how to automate is it's not simply about automating test scripts, not simply about automating manual test cases. The real power of automation comes when you learn how to collaborate, when you learn how to talk to other team members and turn their requirements into an automated format. That is where you get the real leverage. Now that's a level above just basic scripting. It takes more skill, more practice, more effort. But when you get there, you also position yourself really above any just an average tester who can just write basic test scripts. If you can actually engineer executable specifications, then it gives you a huge amount of leverage career-wise, and it's very satisfying personally. So my recommendation, if you're a manual tester and you want to know how to learn automation, or if you're hesitating, do you learn automation or do you just rely on the easy tools, visual tools to do your testing for you? Don't get stuck in the situation where you are reliant on a particular tool to do your job for you. Give yourself the freedom to be able to choose, to have options, to be able to choose the best way to automate a particular problem, to automate a particular requirement. It will allow you to go much, much further. That's what I wanted to talk about today. Thanks for listening, folks.